No, it is Friday night. Just wanted to start the weekend vlog. I did actually just post my latest video. It's like really short, but with Thanksgiving that just happened, barely had any time to read, nor did I want to. I'm starting this vlog. It is Friday the 29th. Crazy to think that tomorrow's the last day of November. I am pretty much done reading for November. I did start to read Midnight at the Houdini. I'm like 49 pages in, and yeah. I just haven't had time. Midnight at the Houdini, it's this girl who is very close with her sister. She went to a party when she was like around 10 or so, and she went by herself. Felt left out because of the fact that she had an argument with her sister. Her sister didn't want to go with her, and during the party, like, she was made fun of because she was in this, like, her mom made her dress up in a princess costume, even though she was the only one that was dressed up. Parents really have no involvement. That's pretty much it. And then it kind of time jumps to where the sister is actually marrying her fiance, and the dad all of a sudden surprises her sister with a condo in New York City, and the main character thinks it's on purpose. It's like they don't want to be a family, things like that. And then the dad says that she's the one that picked out the condo. She's the one that chose the condo that they bought for her. And in the meantime, there was a really bad storm where there's tornado warnings, things like that. So they end up going to the hotel, the Houdini, and from what I gather, the father owns the Houdini as well as like various other hotels. But the Houdini is like the lowest profit making. And right now we're at the point where she walks in and there's nobody, but then you kind of get a glimpse of, I guess, the manager, some kind of magic elements that are going on in regards to that. Outside of that, that's pretty much it. I did want to really quickly show you some of the decorations. Don't mind the mess. I do apologize, but you know, it is what it is. Decorations, and honestly there really isn't any decorations in like the bedrooms or anything like that because we don't have a whole lot, but just enough to do it. I personally like it because for the most part I'm either in the kitchen or somewhere else, and honestly it's like the right amount of decorations for me personally. I just wanted to start this vlog off. I hope you had a good Thanksgiving if you celebrated it, and here's to hoping the very last month of this 24 is a good one, whether it's reading or personal. Anyways, I will check in later. It is Saturday in the afternoon. I just wanted to hop in. I have not done any reading, however, I have been prepping my reading journal for next year. For you a sneak peek. Keep in mind everything is hand drawn. Do not come at me. I am no artist. I do not claim to be an artist. Give me a second. I'm gonna flip you around and I'll show you my progress. Okay, so this is the intro. I am using this 24s because I did have a lot. We're multi-purposing. So this is my first. Instead of tracking how many pages I read, because towards the end of this year I stopped like really wanting to track the number of pages, and I'm just not having this one. What I'm gonna do is each month is gonna be a separate color coordination, or I might have it one color. I'm not entirely sure yet, but whatever I'll do is I will just fill in the box from the date, and the day I complete a book, that's when I fill in the grid. So that way I don't have to worry about page count, anything like that. So this is monthly, my favorite. I'm just gonna write the title and color it in. Reading goals for next year, I am gonna do 60. I did 63. Don't know why I did a random weird number, but I'm gonna just do 60. I'm doing the A to Z challenge. And then one of my Facebook groups is doing a Sorcerers of the Magic Kingdom. I'm not entirely sure what it is because nothing has been released as far as like prompts. I actually just finished. I did a basic bookshelf. I actually really like how it turned out. Like I said, I am not a drawer, and this is not the final. This is all pencil, so just want to give you that. There are 61 books. If I need more, what I'm gonna do is I will decrease this gravestone, so that way I will just put a small gravestone and then the title and author, and then just have this page as DNF, and then recreate a smaller bookshelf if I need to. And then this is my book backlog, which is going to be almost identical to my current one, which is this. So this is my book backlog. This is all my ebooks as well as physical books. So the ones that are marked in orange are my physical books. So there's that, and that's what the book log is. And then I'm also going to be doing this book log as well. Go in more detail. I might include, instead of like finish, I don't know yet. I'm kind of thinking of maybe just not doing these like huge grids and doing more details like how many stars, finish, and like finished as well. But we shall see. And then you apologize. So there's the book, DNF tracker, book log. This is the book tracker. I don't know why I said book log. And then these are going to be monthly wrap-ups. It is going to be also similar, but not quite. I am going to have like, so how I currently do my monthly wrap-ups is kind of like this, where I have like that. Well, this is not what it used to be. It's more like this now. So like total pages, how many reading, library savings, how many books. So I used to do this. It's a pain in the ass, and I really don't feel like doing that. So what I am gonna do is just put the number it's associated with, and then just write out what I read that month, and the like pages as well as how many stars. But I'm not gonna do like this thing. Basically this is to like print out the photos and then put it in, but right now I don't have anything to do that. I'm just gonna not do that. And yeah, and that's pretty much it for what I got planned for my reading journal for next year. So I've completed everything up until the bookshelf. So later tonight, I'm most likely gonna just like re-go over everything and make it look pretty and everything. And then yeah, and then I'll just keep going until I'm got everything completed. So yeah, so that's basically my book journal process right now for next year. Do you guys have a reading journal, or are you guys doing a reading journal? If so, do let me know. I would love to know what you guys are tracking, things like that. I did a series tracker, but I literally did not fill it out at all because I'm not really a series person, and so I just completely eliminated that for tracking series. Alright, so that's pretty much it for now. I will check in with you in a little bit and give you an update if I have one. So So I'm just doing a wrap up. Today kind of was a really chill day. We did a lot of like cleaning and errands and things like that. I got a shelf to help with decluttering the kitchen, so it actually turned out really nice. And then we finally finished our Christmas decorations, so I will insert a clip here. Basically across the whole entire house, the whole entire room, are called twinkly lights, and there's an app, and traditionally if it's on a tree you can actually do a pattern, and then we also have a device that we can Bluetooth, and it will actually sync to the music that we have Bluetooth. It's actually really cool. And then out from there we had to do a couple of errands, and then we decided to kind of like cruise around and look at Christmas lights. I will say I will have other music to it because some of the lights are synced to music, and for copyright reasons I don't want to include the actual songs, so I will just do kind of Christmassy music while that clip goes. That we have is actually really close to where we live. I mean, we totally are in love with those lights. I think we're gonna go sometime next week or maybe and actually like walk the neighborhoods, but we shall see on that component. Outside of that, I actually did finish my reading journal for next year, so give me a second. I'm gonna turn you around, and this is the intro to my reading journal. So this is the front page, and then this is gonna be books I completed. The blue is for the weekends, and whenever I finish I'm just gonna put a dot instead of trying to fill in how many pages I read for the day. I could care less. And then I just have washi from my planner days. Each month is going to be monthly. I am thinking I might put the title. This is the full reading goals. I chose these colors. It's pretty much the same except I added some washi at the bottom. Here is this one. So this is the A to Z challenge. And then this is a Facebook group I belong to, and I basically color coordinated all of the lands, and however many prompts there are. I'm choosing the medium challenge, so each color represents a different land. This is the books read. So instead of going from 1 through 10 to the bottom, I just randomly picked spots for the colors. So when I am done with, say, book 20, I literally just go and look for 20 and fill it in there. So the spots are already selected, and that's where it's gonna go. So I have this page, and then if by miracle I read more than this, I am putting it on. I can add another bookshelf here. This is the DNF side. I am going to just do a tiny little graveyard or tombstone, and then like I do have like these dots or dashes, and that is where I'm going to be putting the gravestone, so I have plenty of space for that. And then this is my backlog. All of these are just ebooks. These are not actual physical books that I have. So this is just ebooks that I have gone through. So I kind of did a Dutch door type ordeal. So I have the complete DNF'd and unhauled, or if I if I deleted it and no longer have access to it. But yeah, so there's this, and yeah, and then I still have 2 pages to where I can, if I purchase more, I have it here. And then this is going to be my actual book log. I'm going to put the number book it is, the title, the dates I read them, and how many stars. And then once I'm done with that, I think I might do a highlight color, so kind of like this where it's alternating, because I really like the look of those. So there's that. So there's several pages of that, and then this is like the start of like a wrap up thing I'm working on. So that's my book journal. Not too fancy. Don't come after me. I'm not an artist. I don't claim to be. I would love to just have stickers and just stick it on. However, that is not going to happen right now. 0 reading. I did not pick up any of my book. Yeah, this is like an epic like 0 like reading vlog. Like I did 0 reading, but I do hope you have a wonderful upcoming week. Crazy to think that Christmas is in like almost 3.5 weeks, which is mind-boggling. I do hope you enjoyed this week's vlog. I do hope you had a great Thanksgiving. I hope you have a wonderful holiday, whatever holiday you celebrate, or if you don't celebrate a holiday, just hope you have a good rest of 2024. If you sticked around to the end of the video and you don't know what to say, just go ahead and put a turkey in the comments just to let me know that you came out to support my channel, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.